So people say, like, what do you do at Big Brothers Big Sisters? Oh, you find mentors to kids who don't have them. And I actually object. I was like, no, every child has a mentor. It's a question of what kind of mentor do they have. Do they have a positive one? Or do they have one that leads them down a bad path? And so this is the force that we're kind of fighting for, especially in the areas that we're focusing in on, the communities that we're focusing in on. And again, we're just tapping into a very human need that our children are seeking. They just seek that unconditional love, and who's going to give it to them? And so in that space, you know, someone may prey upon that, a gang may prey upon that and show them love. It doesn't mean that that child's like innately bad. Doesn't mean that that child has like this negative thing born that way. No. It's just they're making choices that we all as human beings are making, just seeking love, and the people that are giving it to them are the wrong side of the tracks. Yet a powerful counterforce could be a positive adult mentor doing fun things and regular things, and we structure all that, we make it very accessible. And our stories are not that dark or that extreme. You know, we get to our children on the front end of this. So they haven't gone down that path. They may face crossroads, but they're not fully down the negative path. And in fact, we believe our truth is, and my truth is, that they aren't destined for that path.
I joined Big Brothers because I needed a mentor because my dad wasn't really in my life. He left when I was 2, so and I was the only child in my family, so I needed someone to talk to, someone who could understand me more better, because there's like all girls and not one boy except my grandpa. So I needed a mentor and a male role model for someone to help me and talk to me and I've been a lot happier since he came in my life.
We've been together as a match for 2.5 years, and it's really worked out beautifully. You know, a lot of people like to talk about giving back and doing something for the community, and that's real, and I fully agree with that. But there are also personal reasons that as a big, this relationship is very, very meaningful. Frankie helps me connect to looking at the world differently, looking at the world through the eyes of a 10-year-old rather than someone who has to have all the answers instead of asking the questions. So professionally, there's something in this for me. Second, it's just fun. I mean, we talk about things that a lot of my peers just are not on. Pop music, culture, movies. I mean, a lot of my contemporaries think Bruno Mars is a planet. You know, I know about Bruno Mars. Most important, though, it was the opportunity to influence a young life at a point where there's an openness and a receptivity and a desire to explore and find out and have new things and new experiences, which is so important.
So my story is twofold. I actually started at Big Brothers Big Sisters in 1999 in Tampa Bay, Florida. I was originally working as a juvenile probation officer for the state of Florida, and I was in a supervisory role there, worked there for 8 years, and I sat on many community organizations, different committees, and there was a lot of talk around prevention. And I was on the intervention side of working with juvenile justice youth, who I love, very passionate about. But an opportunity came my way to become the program director at that time of Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Tampa Bay branch in Florida. And I decided to leap over to the prevention side, and I started working with Big Brothers Big Sisters in 1999. So many people now, many years later, it's 2015, call me a lifer because I've been with the Big Brothers Big Sisters brand for so long. I got to know Carlos, our CEO, and we started talking. We didn't know each other really, but just started talking, and I found out about the opportunity here at Big Brothers Big Sisters of Essex, Hudson and Union Counties. And at that time, it was really Carlos and I, but starting this organization from scratch.
When we came in, you know, I had been blessed to have had many people offer us hope about what was possible to grow a program that was mentoring strong in our community, mentoring strong in Newark, mentoring strong with the possibility of growing into Jersey City and Hudson County. But those were all hopes and aspirations, nothing real. We had a great new board that came in and helped us out. And the board chair was one of my mentors from growing up when I was a child. And they said, you know, with you leading the charge on the day-to-day basis as a CEO, we would help open up doors philanthropically to help you grow this program. And I wasn't looking for this job, but it found me. And I really did feel an empathy and a parallel to the children that we served. I did have many non-blood related mentors who stepped up in my life, who helped me become the person I am today. And but for having a couple mentors specifically at a critical point in my life, I might not have graduated from high school, certainly not gone off to college, and certainly not being the person I am today. So with a lot of that self-reflection, and then with the support of an active board chair and a growing board, I took that leap of faith.
I've been fishing with him. He's taught me actually how to ride a bike. I've never ever learned. We've been to so many events together, have fun, talk.
I'm big on firsts. I think firsts of any kind are often the most important experiences. And so what I really enjoy is when I know that it's Frank's first Broadway show or football game at MetLife, or something that's, you know, where you really can see the eyes open and the awe and the joy come through.
Join our journey. This has been a journey from a dream of hope that this organization was founded upon, taking, you know, really just one CEO who then became two people, a CEO and myself, trying to really figure it out. But we knew that there was thousands and thousands of children in our community that needed this brand, that needed Big Brothers Big Sisters, that needed the mentoring in their life. And we're now a team of 19 staff that is on a mission, and we're all passionate about the work that we're trying to do. Thousands of mentors, thousands of families, thousands of children that are part of this journey. How can you not be a part of that? How can you not join this organization, this group of people that all believe so much in the mission about changing lives and impacting lives? Children, adult mentors, parents, guardians, and families, and make a positive difference in our community and be of service to others. How can you not want to be a part of that journey? And it is a journey.
You know, we started this journey really facing a lot of challenges and a real steep mountain, climbing a mountain that had obstacles related to inner city issues. And then we faced the world economy crashing, and then we faced, you know, turning an agency around in Newark and having to get honest about numbers. And we faced the challenge of going into New Jersey City where we didn't have any kind of local credibility in any way. And you know, the theme that captured what we were all about was a little engine that could. You know, we try to keep it to, we're a children's serving organization, so we try to keep our programs and our themes and our conversations based on things that resonate with our children. Nothing better than the little engine that could. And that story is such a powerful one because this train had gifts to be given to kids on a mountaintop, and it, you know, wasn't able to make the journey, so it stopped. The engine stopped, and then other engines that trains that seemed better suited to take those gifts up to the children passed it by, weren't able to do it until the little blue engine came through, unlikely source, and took the gifts to the children on the mountaintop. The gift is mentoring. The gift is really the potential of our children and allowing them to unleash it for themselves. And through the bridge of mentoring, we're able to offer them the gifts, and at the end of that, we've reached the mountaintop for our children. And so as we capture the essence of this organization, the heart of this organization, it's really the grittiness, the resiliency that our kids face. They overcome obstacles. They have the gifts within themselves. They're just trying to seek that promised land, that mountaintop moment. And they just need a little help. And so that's what we're trying to do.
Without him, I couldn't have never done stuff. if it wasn't for him or the organization. Don't be worried, you'll always find a perfect match. You guys will have so much fun together. Just don't worry about it, just be yourself and everything will work out.